All right, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Garzio here again. We're setting up for today's or tonight's video here. I'm going to show you how to get onto and use the next quiz and then a couple other announcements. But as of Friday, this is the 27th, Friday, March 27th, your assignment for my class is to take the quiz, all of chapter 15. Okay? It's going to be just like the quizzes we used to have in class, where it's open notes. As long as you have the stuff, you should do fairly well. Gotta have it. All right. So before I do that, just the lighting's terrible. I get it. The audio is not great. Today was interesting on the tech end. We had our first district-wide meeting. There were so many people who logged on. The tech people actually struggled to take care of us because there was so many people who were doing it. Google was actually down for a couple hours today, so when teachers were trying to work, we were struggling with that. There was a lot of traffic. Internet was slow across the board because everyone was on their computer at the same time in the United States/globe. So anyway, all right, we've got it. We're going on. We're going to make this work. Here we go. Period 7's the lucky winner. Now, I just want to kind of show you what we're doing. This is the assignment. Posted at 8:07. Okay? This is Friday's assignment. I'll even put a little blurb to when I post this, I'll make sure that I point out the fact that this assignment needs to be done. All right, I want to go back just slightly, and I want to make something super clear before I go forward. All right, there are five assignments that you can go back and do. Everything that is from the month of March, future of food, this class is not doing well there. Although some of them didn't turn it in, that's fine. But that number. Meat gets a makeover. Wednesday's assignment, watching the videos. Wednesday the 18th, March 24th, and now the quiz on Friday. All right. If you did not do it yet, I mean, obviously you couldn't do this one. If you have not done it, you'll be receiving a 0 in Power School. And then as soon as you get it done, then I can change the grade. As a matter of fact, including Meat Gets a Makeover, which is a summative assessment, so kind of a big deal for all of you out there who didn't do it. Miss Glass and I are going to give you, as long as you do it, I know that it's almost a month. I don't care. You get it done, and at this point, all right, we can look at giving you up to, it was a C. It's like a C minus. It's worth 25 points. I think we something like an 18. We would give you an 18 out of 25, which is like a 72 or something. So obviously you have to do it, and it has to be done correctly. And if it's not done correctly, you're not getting that grade. I'm incentivizing, please, anyone who has not done the work, you get a chance. I know it's been crazy. This is almost now 2 full weeks of remote learning. Get it done. Do it. Give yourself the opportunity to get your grade back up there. It's not hard. I'm not trying to be super critical of your work. I just need you to do it. If you don't do it, I'll see you next year. All right. So, regards to this, let's go to the quiz. This is what it looks like. I just want to make sure we're going to walk through this. So, key term matching. This is what it starts. That's what it looks like to start. Just because that's the first part. There's 2 parts to this quiz. It'll make sense when we get to it. This is Chapter 15 quiz. All right? Okay. All the way down. So, it will not let me move on until, you can see here, I answer everything. Yells at me. All right, everything's required. Look, these are your vocab. These are 4 vocab terms. I kind of broke them up. So you've got question 1 has 4 of them. Okay, what do you think the answer for risk is? I don't know. Here, what do you think the answer for risk management is? Okay, don't do what I'm doing. I'm just answering it so that Google stops yelling at me and I can show you the next page. I know that this looks frustratingly long and skinny when it shouldn't be, but it's the only way to get all this information to you. And then I can, I mean, guys, it's the key terms. I didn't even try to sugarcoat it or cut it. It's exactly what you should have. All right, so this should not be hard. I know that it's going to look weird. And if you're doing it on your phone, it probably will look even stranger or more strange, but just go with it for now. All right, we're all kind of learning, teachers included. Moving on here. Okay, again, don't do what I'm doing. I'm just clicking things. It won't let you do this, right? See how this outlines in red again? That's because it won't let you pick two of the same. Every single row is connected to one column. All right? Again, this is not the answer. That's just me going through here. Same thing with 3. Question 3. And then question 4. Same thing. Toxicology, dose, precautionary principle, toxicity, response, and risk analysis. Okay? Again, find the correct ones. Don't just do what I did. Now, the next questions, question 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. This is it, by the way. There's only 9 of them. All right? There's a question, multiple choice answer. Question, multiple choice, question, blah, 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 blah. It's done. You got it. You can do this. If you submit, you cannot come back. You cannot come back at all. If I want to back out, this is fine. And then I can adjust. Like, oh, you know, I want to change my answers real quick. That's okay. All right, and then you can continue to. But once, if I were to exit out of here, all right, now this is me being the teacher. But if I exit out of here completely, you might end up getting in trouble, and it might actually count what you have. I've had issues with that in the past on Google Forms. I don't know if it's going to do this. Email me if something happens. That's really weird. But once you click, you submit, it's going to say thank you for your submit, and then I'll get your information. Okay? And at that point, we're ready to go. I'll be able to grade it quickly, and I'll give you your answers, and I'll give you your information back. All right? Your grade. So that's what we're talking about. All right? The next thing that I do want to work on here. Let's get rid of this. Let's just go the old-fashioned way. Homepage. Resources. It's easier for me to even go to Clever through Kids with Google. All right. NGL Sync. Just a few clicks away, and here I am. I'm just telling you now to make sure that this is easy. Our next unit is actually going to be Chapter 16. So if you're struggling with getting this information and getting to online and getting onto Clever and doing all of these things, now is the time to ask myself or Miss Glass. Chapter 16, we're going to get into air pollution, climate change, and ozone depletion. All right? I can, if you think that you need me to give you a PDF of the book pages, please email me. Please contact me. I need to know that. All right? Going on here, your stream should look just like this. There's going to be an additional one because I'm going to post this video and attach it here, reminding you to do this because it's a grade. And then we have, again, 15.5 was work, 15.4 key term assessment. This assignment. All right. Remember, you need to do this work. Please, 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 please. Future of food. Meat gets a makeover. Wednesday, March 18th. Tuesday, March 24th. Chapter 15 quiz. Those are all assignments that I can just go put right into your grade book. And if you haven't done them yet, I promise you that you can get a decent grade as long as you do it now. If you choose not to do it, The grades are going to be plugged in. They're going to stay that way. And like I said, I have heard nothing to say that if you don't do your work, you are not going to fail and not have to repeat. So just get it done. And if there's a real issue, find a way to contact me or some other administrator or guidance counselor or something like that. Okay? Let us know. Don't just sit there and then on, May 30th, you're like, Mr. Garzio, what can I do to bump up my grade? And I'll be like, well, you've already failed third marking period because you did no work. Second marking period wasn't so strong anyway. Now we're looking at you need to get like a 90 in my class just to pass. And that's a situation that it's very possible. You could easily do well in my class in fourth marking period, but don't put yourself in a situation where you're going to struggle with it. All right? Make sure you're doing the right thing. I'm going to make this it. We're done here. I just want you, if you have any questions, please email me, email Ms. Glass. We talk on a daily basis now. We're getting all your information. This is still strange. This is still weird for us. So I recognize that this is just awkward with the way that everything's going on. Let me know if there's some other way that I can help you. If you like the YouTube videos because you think that that's a good way to get information, let me know. If you think that you'd prefer in a different platform, also tell me. Just give me feedback, because if I'm going to keep doing, say, 2 to 3 of these a week to get you information, would you rather have it be live? Would you rather have it be just kind of plugged into Google Slides? Would you rather? You tell me. All right, so this is one method that I had known about, and I know you're all aware of what YouTube is, so I figured it was a good way to reach out to you. But if there's issues and this is not the best way for you, then you got to let me know. All right? Other than that, if I do not email or chat with you until then, have a great weekend. Get this stuff done, and I will be communicating with you Monday. Take care, guys.